structure of UTAG, vis-a-vis their next being the final decision-making body of the union. What happens is that when NEC makes a decision, the majority decision is binding.
Okay.
You would have about 15 UTAG institutions. That is about 15 of these public universities. And then what we needed to make a very concrete decision is a majority decision of 8 of them. And so even though the 2 have voted no, that is the University of Ghana, University of Education, Winneba, it really does not affect the position of the NEC. And so what currently stands now is that no university in Ghana is on strike, unless, of course, there is another union. But so far as we are concerned, when it comes to the public universities, all teachers under UTAG have suspended their strike. You may disagree with the decision of NEC, and that is what University of Ghana and University of Education Uniba demonstrated during their votes or in their votes at NEC. But it really does not nullify the decision of NEC.
Okay.
For us to, or for there to be a reverse decision, NEC will have to vote in a different way, where majority will say that, well, we are no longer suspending the strike. And that would have been a different decision.
Okay.
So I take this medium to explain to our parents and some of our students that if you have your ward in University of Ghana or University of Education, Winneba, the fact that their lecturers voted or UTAG voted no does not mean they are on strike. They are still working, and that is a decision of NEC. As I speak with you, just around 10 a.m., I'm breaking the news.
Okay.
We'll be having government side will be meeting UTAG to begin negotiation
Today.
And so one will ask if you've not suspended the strike, what would be the essence of the negotiation in the first place? Because that was the decision of the court, and that is the position of the labor law.
Okay.
So we've made really tremendous progress.
Okay, is that meeting today? You're breaking it on the network, so I want more clarity. Is that meeting today?
Yes, today, 10 a.m.
Okay. And so parents of wards who are attending University of Ghana and then the University of Education, Winneba, should confidently allow their wards to go to school regardless of the voting?
Yeah, sure.
Are there any sanctions to such institutions? Because you do not need only 2 institutions to make a decision, as you have said. You need at least 8 to be able to reverse a decision of NEC. And so for such institutions, if wards pack their bag and baggages and they go and there's no teaching happening, what would be the way forward for these 2 institutions particularly?
No, there is no way we are not going to have our lecturers teaching. You see,
okay.
The central or the fundamental beauty of unionism is that even in parties holding reservations and having different views in decision making, they are still bound by the overall decision of the majority. You understand? It is the more reason why they subject their decisions to vote, so that the majority decision becomes the decision of the day, and that is not different from what we have with the case of UTAG. Of course, other universities like University of Ghana, University of Education, Winneba, may have their own reservations. But it still does not affect the fact that UTAG as a body have decided to suspend their strike. And so we do not have such an expectation. Okay. All universities lecturers are supposed to be at post and they're supposed to be teaching. It is actually the more reason why from the government side we've elected to engage them. As far as you're concerned, such an engagement will be happening exactly at 10 a.m.
Okay.
So parents are not to be afraid. Everything is ongoing. Academic exercise has begun fully in our various universities and our various campuses or in the various university colleges. Okay. And that is the position of